Alright, we're picking up where we left off. Gotta head off to the island archipelago, that's what I was trying to say. I was thinking of Pokepelago. And it's just like, what is at the front of Pelago there? In case you need to know how much Pokemon has damaged my brain. There is a new recipe. I'm gonna go back and make it. There's not a new recipe. We're just gonna jump right into design here. Ah, yep, already know the recipe. Football helmet, huh? Say it has the commander colors too. Don't have a helmet, alright. I think I have these. Let's coat. Is there some sort of mono and just Hakama? Cook's coat, Hakama. This thing can work. I think that's how it starts. Don't have the Hakama. Simple visiting kimono. I do have a simple visiting. That is a simple one, right? Yes. Let's make sure there's not a different visiting kimono somehow. I do not have this samurai Hakama. Let's see if I can afford any of the furniture today before I do work. Maybe I should collect the vines and moss. It's been a second, it looks like. We do have some new stuff to construct too, including, you know, finding moss stuff, so might as well get that in, because I need that in my inventory while I'm visiting the archipelago. I think that's a new color. It's also a new color. Maybe also wants to get a new color. I'm pretty sure I already have that. Shopping bag. Do I have the shopping bag? That might also be yet another new color of things, so I think I just have new colors available, maybe. Dark brown. Oh gosh, that's gonna cost me actually doing some work today. Make sure I actually have that. Backlit sign. I should double check the, I think it's Strange Machine. Do I not have any of the Strange Machines? Unknown Machine, okay. We already have the other one machine, so all done shopping for today, and just get some Pokey saved up for later then. Let's get to work. Oh, that's cute. Huh, I just had that accessible through somebody's designs, I guess, because, yeah, I've been using that. It's like, that sounds familiar. I just hadn't run across it to actually craft myself yet. Interesting. Ramen shop sounds really cute. Oh, fairy tale area. Aw, oh, I'm glad I get to work with hopefully both of these today. Period dramas. Girl's kind of boring. Desserts is fun. Western movie. Oh, we've got some really good ones. Let's go with fairy tale, ramen, and then Western, maybe. I think that'll be a cooler time of day. I like the idea she's like one of Cinderella's mice. I feel like there's something very magical about like snow, but you can always change the weather wherever we place this, so I want to think a little bit more about what the shape of the area is like around it, rather than necessarily the season it's already in. I feel like a little cottage is sometimes it's part of the fairy tale too. So maybe we'll make this, but we'll put it in winter. We definitely have to get it in the magic hour too. I was thinking ahead I would have caught some butterflies to release in here. Gazebo, very cute. Okay. Yes, it's got good bones. Can I not move this fencing? Here's that fencing, that's wild. Okay. Definitely want to go with a bigger home, but we still want to give it that cottage feel. Beautiful. I feel like these accented doors are probably the way to go. Oh, no, the fancy door doesn't really feel like it works on the log facade. So I think the metal accent door is probably going to be the best bet there. Yeah, because we don't want it to be rustic, I think. The lily wreath is pretty cute. Yeah, the fancy lily wreath. Rose is a little more romantic. Cosmos is a little more like motherly, I think, than probably what the client is looking for. Yeah, I think the fancy roses is the way to go there. Dark lily is really cute, just not for this house. Wonder if I can build fencing off that, or maybe I need to go into fencing mode. Yeah, there we go. You can put up some fencing. I'll actually think about fencing for once. I want something that looks more charming than what we had before. Like wedding fencing. Cute. Beautiful. Gazebo is perfect, but I think it needs to be a bit more of like a centerpiece. I like the treating the trees almost like bushes. Wonder if I can yeah, let's mature trees. It's cute. Oh, adorable. Okay. A little well off to the side, as requested by the client. But we can make it a little more fanciful. Gazebo. It's got to be the centerpiece. I don't know if pink is the way to go, but gray, just because it's multi-toned, I do really like. That's very pretty. Okay. Right. I wanted to make it definitely magic hour. Yeah. Should there be snow? Oh, that's very pretty. Okay. Should I change the lighting to accommodate the snow? It's gotta be that. Yep, everything just looks so nice. Definitely actually think about some paving this time. I think the arch stone is very romantic. Definitely want that like all around the gazebo. Wonder if I can move the gazebo like a half step. Get it more like centered in here. Yeah. Beautiful. And maybe we leave like a little spot for a car over here. For carriage. I wonder if we have something that's like a horse carriage. That would start probably to buy cars. Oh, where would that be though? Somewhere near here? Or maybe I should have done the western first, because I would have had something that's probably carriage-like in there, you'd think. Train's a little cute, isn't it? Oh. Beautiful. Alright. I like the idea of her, like, riding a little train car. Maybe a little more centered over here, though. We do need, like, a small garden area, so I wonder if I can some dirt over here. Maybe some more fencing too. It could be the same fencing, honestly. Features out plants there. Or there has to be. I didn't really think about this before, but there has to be a little bit of gardening going on. Yeah, I want some roses. Some tools might be nice to imply some more, you know, thoughtful gardening, like at the very least a watering can. Oh, we would look really cute over there, too. It's... Where did I put that? You know, just a little space to walk. Alright, what are some things that are sort of in the list here? Stonework kitchen, bubble machine, a flower bed. Like off to the side here. Those are display flowers outside of the garden. Flowing moss pond. See if we can change the colors on that one. No, okay. PK Ballad. A music player out here would be nice. Scarecrow? What's that? It's more like outdoorsy, specific items. Wheat field. It's funny because I already have a wheat grown there, but maybe the wheat field is so cute. I don't know. Silo, windmill. I think there's like a rustic charm to those things that we're not quite looking for. I want a little bit of it, but not too much. I really have space for it. I have space for like a speaker or something to play some music for sure. Um, kind of table we can get behind there to make that a little bit more. That could be more centrally located. I guess it's fine there. Alright, yeah, I need like a bench. So toward the bottom here. I think we can put food where people would normally sit, so maybe like a popcorn or something. These are cute. They can knock up over there. Alright, I have a little bit more room up front. Just to think about what else. I might want to put maybe like a covered bus stop to sort of be like, hey, here's where you can wait for the train. I think I have something like that. These are more like shop related, I guess. New libraries are romantic. A little addition here. That's a little too many colors, a little too cutesy. Fairy tale. Yeah. I could have sworn there was like a covered bus stop item that I had, but possibly I don't have it, I just don't know where it's categorized. Retro transportation stop, maybe? Sorting alphabetical. And retro transportation stop. It's a sort of fanciful pattern we can have on this. That's cute. Definitely. There we go. Let's see. The train here. Stop. I want it so you can like see train stop. Now you can't see the back where the design would have been. And it is not for some reason. Okay, there's still a little room for something up front there. I like the horse since I can't have a carriage. Oh, an arch. Trade to the gazebo. I could pave some more path here, actually. Alright, it's looking cute. I'm gonna want to make a sectioned off bedroom here. Like an ensuite bath, maybe. Okay. Let's think about floors and walls. Actually, what are the recommendations? I feel like this hasn't been steering me wrong so far, but these are boring. Definitely the rose flooring is going to look nice. I just don't think these walls are really... Yeah, not every window can be falling snow, you know? It doesn't make sense, but... I'm glad they had the same idea of like falling snow being romantic as they picked for outside. Let's see. No. It's so cute. It's just I already have like a really cute outside. I feel like I need to make this feel indoors, you know? The yellow makes a nice contrast. It's a little too bold, unfortunately. If it wasn't for the wrapper bits at the bottom, that would be kind of cute. Yeah, I think I'm going to need an accent wall for something. I'm not sure what yet, but I think the rose wall here makes the most sense to me. Maybe if I just make this back wall the sakura wood, so you get that sense of it being the same log cabin sort of feel from outside. Maybe it's even the back wall? I'll make it this wall. Even like a cabin wall. Cabin back wall? We'll do this because this is going to be like the sort of bathroom and then sort of kitchen area. Okay. Go to our bathroom stuff. Actually, That's really cute there. Okay. And then there was like a moss pool over here that I thought might be cute for like a bath. It's huge though. Do I want to up the size of the whole place just to fit that in there? We can change the color of this for sure. There also needs to be some kind of toilet. Is it the golden toilet? Honestly, maybe. It's definitely something to tell me about the fireplace, as much as I don't personally need one. I think I'm gonna make this like a dining room / living room over here. Yeah, like how it melds with the wall a little bit more. Yeah, maybe that's like showering into the fountain there. Can I change the color on that? Oh yeah, white's nice. I want her to pop in the environment as much as I could, like, put her completely in pink. Oh, I can also change her clothes. What the hell does she look like with a bow? I can give her a crown. That's cute. That's really funny. This hairpin is not bad. Definitely because of all the floral stuff she has going on. That's a nice contrast, but then you also get sort of the yellowish of her hair color in there. That's cute. Does she need any glasses? Oh, yes. That's beautiful. That is pretty funny. I just remember this is fairy tale. I need to give her like a... there's like a fairy tale dress. Stuff in the order should be near the top, right? Maybe not. Okay. Like how that goes along with her hair. It still has a little bit of pink. It's very cute. But we have the fairy tale dresses. Kind of boring. Keep with the orange streamy dress for now. Okay, she will default to clothes if I remove it. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of these are so single tone, they're kind of boring. they're not conveying the same, like, fairy tale aesthetic I want. The happily ever after idea. So you have to find this balance between it's homey, but also a little regal, a little princess-like. I think it's gonna be the dreamy one. It's just right because of like cute and like princessy. Has a nice mix of colors. Bounce out her hair and some of the other pinks in there. Very pretty. Alright, she definitely wanted this. Gotta give her like a kitchen of some sort. I think the stone kitchen. Beige. Give her some cutesy food of some sort to put over there. Oh yeah, snack bread. Is there anything else she wants in here that could make sense? Like a kitchen sort of area. Well, that's cute. Put that up somewhere. That's funny. Did I not pick the park fountain out of here? Did I pick that out? I was just looking through fountains. Oh, the Lily record player would be really cute in here. Maybe a little DIY workbench next to the kitchen would be nice. I wish I had better DIY workbench to work with. triple doorway so we can go off into the bathroom, the bedroom. We've also like left a little extra space for a living room over here. Do you have a type of couch you would prefer? Of course not. Gotta have a couch and like a nice little dream home. There we go. That gives it a little more like rustic charm. Okay, let's see. Definitely need some sort of table. I think she has tables. Maybe off to the side. Just got a lot of room in the middle here then for activities. That's cute. I do like that. I still need to put furniture items in the bedroom, but I'm starting to like consider the walls and the rugs in here, so I need to just put something down. That's not quite it. It's like a fairy tale rug is really the question. Oh, that's very cute. I tried to get something like with such a complicated design, but I think just a simple, like, yellow one is going to be really nice there. Something for the bathroom too. Nice little bath mat. Part of the shower area there. She really seemed to enjoy that too. Must hit some sort of style preference she has. Maybe we can put the bath mat by the sink? Definitely more I could do in the kitchen area. I don't know if it's mostly going to be on the walls or what. Only bed option gave me? Let me like get some beds before I commit to that one. Dreamy might be a little too kitty even though she's wearing the dreamy dress already. Famous bed? Maybe. Definitely some sort of dresser. No dresser in here. Just the antique clock could go in the kitchen. It's like a wedding harp. Some of the wedding items just seem to go with the vibe she's looking for here. And musical instruments. There's the Virgo harp that I was thinking of. Is the Virgo harp a little too intense? Or just smaller? Yeah. Just like how large that one looks. The white's blending in a little too much. I think there's room for a little table there, put some more like maybe food related things on, or like these mug shelves. That's a little too kitschy. We still want it to feel like fairy tale like. But a table for sure, or like we can do a wardrobe for the bedroom too. Too simple, too cutesy. We don't have a ton of options. Small dresser. I wish there were more dresser items that I had, at least. Antique wardrobe, beautiful. Put some sort of end table bedside too. Good, I can recolor this, it's too shiny. Everything else is darker wood, I can't just have that be really light wood. There we go. Needs like a stool of some sort for the vanity. think there's needing more stuff in here, but there needs to be a rug. We can put more stuff on top of the dresser. It's in the order. I'm confused the doll yet. Maybe a particularly interesting piece of clothing. Like a lapel hat or a crown. Like we've retired the crown. I like that. We're on to simpler things now. Okay, and we can put something else on the sink over here too. Microwave. Oh yes, my fairy tale of a microwave. I think I will put a TV in here. Maybe something modern to put in here. Okay. This is coming together. I wonder... pull this back so the window's in there, and everything will look fine. Yeah. That we have the window over here. It does look into the snow, that's cute. It does seem like I could then put a little something over here against the wall. Be another antique console. I think some potted flowers would look nice. Very good. We can like, get in the corner and actually look out the window. I want to center that. She needs like a book. A lamp over here would be nice too. Hyacinth lamp. That's precious. That's adorable. You know, in your wildest fantasy, you have to have a switch light. Maybe anything on the vanity? Is there space or something? No. this rug a little bit. And a second of this mat's over here. Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. Yeah, we just sort of went with a different vibe. Got some, like, lighter and then not really dark, like more medium tone woods. Sort of change things a bit. Alright, time to get stuff on the wall and the ceiling. That works there. I wish I could put that over the marble sink over there. Maybe it's just over here. Those are beautiful. I like the idea that we have, like, flowers over here in the area where it's not the sort of yellow flower. Those are really vibrant. Yeah, it'll pop. In front. I did want to give her a television. Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, so many tier 1 subs gifted. Big hype train. You caught me so invested in decorating. Ooh, do I get the welcome plaque inside instead of outside? Be welcome and then There we go, that balances things out a little bit. Maybe put another towel set by the sink over here. The birth month is going well. I'm so much older now. Oh, I didn't realize I could change the colors. Yes, being my age for the rest of the year is very nice. That is a very Candela shopkeeper thing to ask me. Phone right by the bed, obviously. Where else is the phone gonna be? Just literally right by your head. That is funny. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Oh, okay. About Candela shopkeep. Beak. There's not a baby here. I feel like I don't need a mobile. Embroidery might be cute. I feel like this has got to be sort of in the dining area. Here we go. Right into the picture. Oh my god. So rude. Whoa, a hype chest. What did even that mean? Hype emote. I have no idea what's happening in Twitch anymore. Share? Choo choo. Sure. You can view this new emote that I got. Did not. There we go. Hype chests on the way. I have never experienced this in Twitch, I guess. Okay. I know that fades in too much. I want like a pink, maybe? White fading too much? No, that's possible. Oh, we will allow this. How many emotes are there to collect? How many hype train emotes can you have? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is too heterosexual for Animal Crossing. Alright, it can't put anything on the interior wall, so I was like, I want to put something above the vanity there, but I cannot. 20? That is quite a bit. Oh, there's a frog. So true. Queer crossing is so true. I don't think you can get a septum piercing in Animal Crossing. Maybe in the next game they'll have like a septum piercing, a belly button piercing, eyebrow piercings. I'll have a new Piercer character. His name will be Pierce. I don't know what animal he might be. Maybe it's some sort of lizard. I think I could put one more wall decoration on this wall somewhere. I'm just not sure that I want anything over here. Yeah, but imagine giving fake people fake money to fake stab you. That was going to be smaller, but I think that still fits over the sort of toilet in the bathroom. Alright, right, ceiling stuff. I don't have anything on the ceiling yet. I think I can keep using that same pattern. I wonder if it would be okay to have like a pillar there. What else? What else? I think I've done this in another person's vacation home already, but the glowing moss over the moss pool, obvious choice. Especially I can change the color. Get like pink, white, yellow. Maybe leave the green in. Yeah, that's pretty. I'll move it back a little bit. There we go. Oh, the last question is what for the bedroom lights? Feels too small. Alright, do I want to put anything else in the kitchen? Maybe I move those hanging shelves, actually. They look a little awkward that far out. Alright, I think this is looking good, finally. Have to do a little flappy to get to the next room. Up on the bed. We flip into the phone. Alright, I can move the phone. Phone can be next to the vanity. There we go. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should put another pillar on the other side to balance this out too. Oops, that's what I want to do. There we go. And pillar. Ceiling. Put that there. This. Maybe that on the floors that way. There we go. I wish they would just give us like proper interior doorways, but you know, some little flappies on the ceiling and some pillars do make a decent illusion. That's what I really want for the next game, is some proper doors. Maybe I move these. Alright, I can't put them on interior walls. Down? Just they're not interacting with the vines as much. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Let's take a shot. nice big shot of the interior, and you can do the bonus photo shoot outside. Oh man, I thought I might have time for 3 designs, but that took me a lot longer than expected, so that's just 1 in the can right now. Hiding behind the tree. Beautiful. Alright, I get to choose one of the very cool options that I have hanging out on the beach today. I think Western was the one that I was most drawn toward. Gosh, there's still more stuff I'm unlocking. I already hit the credits portion. Oh, he's swimming. Oh, he has more sounds to give me? Was it just reminding me about soundscapes since I didn't use one last time? All right. Desserts, art studio, period drama, ramen, grill, Western movie. Yeah, let's do some Western. Oh, we can make the inside like a saloon. Oh, the wagon. Yeah, I wanted the wagon. Ugh, I'll bring that back to the fairy tale one at some point. I should have just done this one first. Oh, this is perfect. Too good. Little bear. Gas? I have to use a gas pump. What? This ruins everything. Oh well. Cactus makes sense. Alright, how can I best make this look like a saloon? Finally time to use a rustic door for sure. Wait, the wagon's on the inside? What is wrong with you, Animal Crossing devs? I gotta get something horse-like on the outside, too. Could be that. Could be the rocking horse that I used last time. They have a lot of good items packed in here, honestly. Cherry pie. Fish and chips. Right, let's get Ponto dressed up. I don't know what that has anything to do with Westerns, but it is funny. Alright, that looks cute. I think I have like a stables item I could be using too. I also want out here. Oh, that looks nice. Doesn't make a ton of sense, unfortunately, with the window, but kind of works. Alright, I think I want the large... I might want the moss pond again, but there might be a different like body of water we can work with. I wonder if I can... I don't think I can add a body of water like I would, no, when terraforming. But that's fine, we can get like the moss pond again if need be. Yeah, there's something else that's like a larger body of water that makes sense to me, but I wanna make an oasis of sorts here. I think the well is kind of boring. Okay. Anything else? I've got so much space here. I feel like there's more stuff I could put out. Today, it's not water outside. They have the wells. I don't love the wells. The water pump. Maybe put it next to the... I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. We've got the pond out here. Wooden box, same thing. Darker. Definitely needs to have an ad on it. There we go. Has to have the one sign, of course. Sure, I can make this a different color, but I'm guessing... I know, old. That's nice. It has some different wood types in it that helps. Windmill. Front. Damage, of course. Honestly, I have the water pump, but I can put it over here, and it'll feel maybe like a little bit more like an oil rig or something. If it's black. Anything else I think belongs outside? Maybe put some food by the campfire, but I should have like a bowl of chili, you know, not fish and chips. I could put some more cacti out, but I like the framing we have with cacti right now. That sitting back there is probably fine, actually. Change the color. outro. Great. Bars. If I wanted to make this like the sheriff's office. Miss Shirley looks a little chilly-like. Put that over here. There's some room to hang out around here. And plenty of room to walk around over here. So I think this is kind of good. Could look at pavement. Dirt path, maybe. Yeah, I think this is nice. We add that there. Some more over here. Guess we want to make a path into the mine as well. Alright, yeah, this is looking good to me now. Oh, that's really cute. Alright, half an hour to get this interior done. Let's go. More soundscapes. I think the distant railway sounds might kind of work. I want to have some like repeat tables. We can get rid of this. I don't want to wagon inside. What are you talking about? Wood partition, yes. Definitely. Vintage stools. Vintage wooden stools. Jukebox doesn't seem quite right, but upright piano seems great. Decorative bottles, sure. We can get some more varietals of those as I move along here. I wonder, can those go on top of the piano? No. Can't go on the stool, interesting. Owl clock makes sense to me here. Darker color. Maybe the white one makes more sense, just to contrast with all this darker stuff we got going on. Antique radio for sure. None of those look quite right to me. See what we have access to. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I like it. It's sort of like fancy saloon vibe going on here. Get some like more woodish flooring now. Yeah, that looks good. Like we spared no expense for the walls, but the floors are gonna be what they are. Gonna use those same stools for the tables eventually. One accent wall, maybe? Just an accent of wood. That makes sense to me. Got a nice place to dance over here. Bar. There. The radio for who's ever at the bar. And a register, of course. I'm gonna have to go digging for the register myself. Okay. It's gonna be down here. Typewriter would be pretty good. Put those on one of the tables. Actually, I don't know when the typewriters were made. It's probably a little too advanced, but whatever. I think it'll be fun to have like a writing thing there. Here we go, anti-cash register. Back. Let me think of how I want to do this. Maybe I can... Yeah, make a little, like, kitchen and bartending area over here, so... Is there any sort of kitchen item we have to work with over here? Not really. The counter table would work better, actually. Somebody's writing and nursing their drinks. Oh, beautiful. Have the messy kitchen. Yeah, sloppy sink. It's starting to be so big. There we go, there's enough room to slip in there. So let's sit up there. Need a big table. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one more, actually. Table, maybe like over here. Absolutely fill with seats. back there. Beautiful. We need to get some food out there. Oh, something in the skillet looks stuffed. Something else. Look at stuffed pepper. A pie. There we go. Wonder if it'll make sense to swap. No, because I need to have the stool sitting over there. I can get like a bookcase in here. Put some more drinks and stuff back here. Maybe copy these bottles. Get some other designs. Get a table to put that on. Maybe I can put in a bathroom. Yeah. It's like, do I want to put another table for service or just have a bathroom in here? I think I gotta offer some outhouse or whatever. bathroom stuff. Are just stalls? Could be funny putting porta parties. Yeah, I wish I had like an outhouse. I feel like stalls are gonna be about the closest I can get to that. Door cactus. Definitely gotta get a bucket in there. There we go. Yes, cactus. More sense over here. Put it on a table. Copy this table. I can grab a mirror. I can remember where the hell those are. Okay, what would mirror be sorted into over here? It's not a vacuum item. A screen, maybe? Yeah. A little bit of room to put some more Western items in here. We can also... Yeah, let's focus on dropping some Western items before I think about some more stuff over here. Grab another one of these for here. Recolor it. But there were other color options. I guess not. That's fine. Alright. More random items to place. Is there anything in the order that makes sense to me? Cherry pie, fine. That's completely warranted. Shipping a bottle doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Turn maybe. it's a different rug. Okay. Alright, I've got maybe like 10-15 minutes to decorate the walls and ceiling here too. Unfortunately, this reminds me of Ruby Tuesday, but I don't know, maybe if it's sort of Western theme as well. Oh, can I toy with the table placement to center that? I don't think so. We can just get a bigger light. Okay. Set properly over the table. I don't know. That's fine. Rusty, of course. That's like weirdly off. That seems better. Maybe right. Another one of these. Yep. Here. And then okay, yeah, that seems fine. Bridge to the bathroom. Walls. I think a lot of stuff in the order will make sense for this, especially clothes. That makes sense to me. And then we can pop some clothes on there. Kind of like somebody has an extra outfit up over here. I wonder if there's like a westernish dress I can get out of here. Two wall items. Some sort of clock might be nice. Bathroom. Be here. Change the color. Alright, music. Gotta get salsa in there, right? It's a good mix. Is there one I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of Rockin'. Too useful. Anything else I want up on this wall? That's cute. Bird. This wall's kind of bare right now. Anything else feel like it belongs up here? Got our weird little saloon all put together over here. Alright. You know, I've got a little time to spare. Do a walkthrough, make sure I like it, make sure I can walk through everything. Working. Drinking, writing. Yeah, if I want to get a good picture like that, maybe I do in the stool. There's something for me at the piano while I'm sitting at the bar in the direction or something. Maybe. Yeah, I like this. Go check on the bathroom before I make the final decision, right? Alright, yeah, I think this looks good. It's a little empty over here, but I didn't want to like plug up the walls too much. So I think this looks good. Yeah, I spent a long time on this one too, I know. Go have fun with Fortnite. I mean, I'm gonna be done with the stream after this, so... I will be making a dinner. The insane close-up on the cactus. Oh yeah, see you on Candles Day. Time to head back. Alright. And I am going to be streaming less coming up soon, so I expect to be back probably like Monday the 23rd. I will probably post on Blue Sky at Shining Crowbat if I intend to come back streaming any sooner. But I am slowing the pace of streaming a little bit. Alright, and with that, I will see you guys whenever I decide to come back. Goodbye.